It's Nintendo Switch 2 time, baby! Let me share out the stream. Let's get rock and rolling. It's time for Nintendo. It's time for Nintendo, baby! It's Nintendo time! Haha! I'm excited. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing today? I'll be with chat in like just about a mo. It's Nintendo Switch. Ooh, I can hear myself. Definitely. Oh. Hold up. Ah! Can I not just? Yeah. Wait. Switch. There we go. Haha! Welcome, team. Hello. I am looking for my video thumbnail so that I can share this out on the various social medias. Let me find my Keep Toby folder, and then probably in thumbnail screenshots somewhere I'm gonna find a picture of this stream's thumbnail on my computer. You can't see that. I'm just searching the PC. How's everyone doing today? Are we all ready for Nintendo Switch 2? Imagine if they're like, it's actually the Nintendo Switch 1.5U. That'd be weird. I don't know why they do that. Hey, we got Swirly. We got Corey Redding. We got Random Hank. Pretty random as Hanks go. Douglas Pope. Not the Pope, presumably. Hey, because it is... Oh my goodness, the last couple days... Spring is here. Spring. My birthday month. We're in April now. We're in the April. It's my birthday on the 23rd. We did April Fools. It was all very jovial. We all had a jove. It was good fun. And I got religious people knocking on my door, inviting me to learn about their things. And I'm like, do you want to come in and learn about Arceus? And they're like, no interest. I'm like, well... There you go. Here's what it is. I'm hungry. Nice hair, dude. Thanks. I'm hungry. Nice attitude towards life. We're all hungry for something. Sometimes it's food. And sometimes it's just meaning, you know? And that's what the Easter people on my door were trying to provide. Hey, Skarner. How you doing? I think Super Nintendo Switch would go hard. Me too. I'm sort of surprised at the name of The Switch 2. It is not what I expected. Is this a playlist? Can we do a mix by Glitch X City? Oh, this is by a number of people, actually. So the music you're going to be listening to, largely Glitch X City, but this next one is... No, because I want to do Mario tracks, right? Nintendo music, Glitch. There's got to be like a remix of just like Nintendo music. I guess that's called the Smash Bros. Soundtrack. Glitch X City. I hope everyone as well. Can't wait to have no money at the end of the year. Yeah. Well, this is the last thing where, like, I think this year we're gonna get a feel for. We're really. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna get the Smash Bros. Soundtrack. Smash Bros. Soundtrack. This is the first time where, like, this is the last thing this year that I know I'm looking forward to that is going to have a date that's going to shape the year quite massively. Because I think when the Switch 2 comes out, it's going to be a big deal. All right, let's do... Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, because that really is just the game music, isn't it? Full OST, all new tracks. Let's start with this. Oh, this is the Japanese version? What music should I put in? Has anyone got any... Because I was really enjoying that synth wave. Like, that's really what I'm here to. It's just a jam to that. Swirly, if some missionaries said they'd like to learn about Arceus, I'd 100% hear them out. Yeah, I would trade. I would totally trade. Like, I will listen to someone. But to be honest, like, okay, so I'm an atheist, and I'm really able to hold a dialogue about the topic of like deities and that kind of thing. And every year, religious people come by the door around this time of year because it's Easter, usually Jehovah's Witnesses, and they want to like knock on the door and they want to have a chat. And every year, I'm just like a little bit too busy, and I've kind of been kicking myself for it because I really enjoy those conversations. And I also feel like I feel kind of good about myself when I'm able to be like, okay, do you want to actually chat? Come on in. Let's really go for it. Thank you, One True King, for the membership. And so I think for me, it's like, I feel like there's been a missed opportunity over the years. We're listening to someone called Chillboy Beats. I don't know who this person is, but they've got some video game synthwave beats. And that feels good for this. Thank you for becoming a stream sponsor, One True King. I appreciate that. I should be able to add chat over the screen. Hold up. Browser, not Bowser. No, not that one. Sorry. Ignore that. There we go. We've got a chat, and there should be like a little notification box that comes up. It's not a very good chat box, but it's really there for when we watch the stream together. So, also, where are my scene transitions? This is the thing about streaming. It's always nebulous. Anyway, where are we at? Peaches. Well, that's Peaches it was by Glitch X City. Great track. No We 2 today. G'day, Toby. And Chet, any predictions on the release date? I'm calling July 10th. That's a very specific release date. No, I don't have any predictions. How are you, my friend? I was just eating lunch. Very good. I had lunch. I had pesto chicken. It was very healthy. I'm on a bit of a health kick right now, which is nice. Had a kind of a weekend away from it. Hoping the Switch 2 is powerful enough. Oh, also, Jay, big congratulations. Hoping the Switch 2 is powerful enough to get some good third-party support. Would be amazing to play games like Final Fantasy VII, Reborn, or Metaphor. I don't know Metaphor. I don't know what that is. Yes, no matter what someone of you is, I'm so down to chat with people for real. Yeah. I had a conversation in my sort of the classic edgy teenage atheist phase, which is a phase that many people are aware of, where you discover atheism and you discover your lack of belief, and it's so incredibly obvious for you when you're a teenager and you need to let everyone know. And I did have like a time where I was dyeing my hair, just put the hair dye in, and I was like, oh, I have about 40 minutes now. What am I supposed to do? And then the door knocked, and there were some Jehovah's Witnesses at the door, and I was like, great way to kill 40 minutes. And I did very much, I think, not hold my own, because we weren't debating. Well, we shouldn't have been debating is the thing. We should have been exchanging ideas and listening. But I think I was a teenager and very eager to debate. And so it very much became that kind of thing. And I was pretty proud of myself for the way that I handled the conversation. In retrospect, could have done more listening. But, something I'm working on. We're working to improve ourselves every single day. That's the idea. Your girlfriend, Jay, everyone, can we put a big lot of love in chat? Like, I want to see some emojis. I want to see some hype. I want to see some love, because Jay's girlfriend has evolved into a fiance. Congratulations, Jay. I'm so stoked for you. Now, I don't want to take credit, but I do want to take credit because it would stroke my ego. Did you guys meet through this community or not? It's okay if you didn't, or maybe you met through Dan's community. I don't remember. But regardless of whose community you met through, you met, the stars have aligned, and you're in love, and I hope, and you are now engaged. So congratulations, Jay. Lol, I'm actually one of Jehovah's Witnesses. Great, amazing. Well, if you lived in my area, maybe we get to chat if you knocked on the door. Do you think we'll see yes, I think the two key things we'll see at the end are price and release date. Do you think it'll be better to wait out for a later version of the new Switch in case there's a problem with the first batch of releases? Generally, yeah, when it comes to new tech, let other people who can afford it beta test it, because later versions will be better and cheaper. It gets annoying when they refuse to listen to well thought out arguments, but then again, that doesn't mean they don't want to talk, they just want to hear themselves. Yeah, I think I can also fall subject to that though myself. Like, I think that's an important reflection, is that, like, do I actually want to engage with someone and have a discussion, or do I just want to hear myself speak because I think I'm oh so clever? That's an important thing for everyone to reflect on, I think. It's super crucial. Hello, gorgeous. How you doing? More spiritual than religious, says Zappy. I feel that. I get that. I get what you mean by that. I want the Roto Switch. You want to get a chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Oh, there's a chair at the back of the room.
Yeah.
There's a chair at the back of the room. Get a chair, and then I'll shift up, and then there'll be room for you.
Yeah.
And how good it will be that we'll both be on stream together.
Are we doing the squad thing? Or is
Huh?
that too late? Are we gonna do the squad thing? Or is
We can do a squad thing.
Okay.
I think we can do it. It might just mean some of you leaning over on the keyboard and doing some stuff. Do you want to try and set that up first before you sit?
What are we doing?
So what I would need you to do... Hold up, everyone. Sorry. We're tech issuing for just a moment. It's not even an issue. We're just getting greedy. So I need you to log in to your self there while I continue to reply to chat. Do you think the older Switch games will play better on Switch 2? They'll play the same, if not better. Morning all from North America and the East Coast. My prediction is the release date will be 2 weeks after the final Switch 2 playtest. Interesting. Okay. That's confident. I'm actually going to go and play... I'm going to go and play the Switch 2 on the April 11th. I'm going up for a thing. I'm going up to London for like a playtesting session, which is cool. I thought it was both you and Dan. Oh, amazing! That's so good. I'm so happy for you, Jay. You met through us, and then and now you are engaged. Although you've already had kids, which I suppose is the not more exciting, but like is in many ways huger. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to add a new target. That target is gonna be
Me.
Phoebe YouTube. This is where I don't know quite what I'm grabbing. So if I go live, this one. Oh, okay, all right.
It's almost
Okay, hold up. So the stream key I can just,
you not put in Twitch.
which we don't put in Twitch chat. I can just put there, and then the RTMP server. What is the RTMP server? That's the question.
That one?
No.
No.
RTMP server for... Sorry, everyone. 1 second. For streaming to YouTube. Oh, you're missing out on some really cool synthwave stuff.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just... Hang on. There you go. To stream to YouTube using RTMP URL... Oh, so it is the RTMP URL, which is this. This is, yeah, so copy. And then over here, we're going to paste.
It's Sonic.
The favorite Nintendo character.
Yeah.
So if I hit start, let's see what happens over on your YouTube.
We connected. We friends.
We're about to find out. We're about to find out if we are. And then you need to... Okay, we are now ready to go live on your YouTube in addition.
Public, and that should be going live in 15 minutes.
Okay. So everyone, we're also going to be live over on Cup of Fee in 15 minutes.
Yeah. If I remember.
So yeah, so you need to get yourself a chair. You need to get yourself everything you need. You need to get yourself Twitch chat available.
Do you have a headphone splitter?
We did. Yes, this is right here. If you've got a jack one,
Splitting too.
well, at the moment it's splitting to the speakers, but I can just take out the speakers because you don't need them. So if you've got a jack, no, they're going to be USB-C. So if you've got headphones, if not, there might be some in here somewhere. All right. Where are we at anyway? So, sorry, we were saying it was through your videos, you got to the other live stream website. It's definitely down to you in a way. Woohoo! Oh, that's amazingly here. You're one of my early inspirations on my YouTube channel, said Noah. Thank you so much, Noah. I'm very behind on the chat right now. I'm very, very sorry. It's just, it's not just a thing. It's not just a Toby. It's a one thing better. Toby and Phoebe. Ah, yes. Welcome back to YouTube, Toby. Honestly, you chose a perfect time to take a break since we had no news all year. And now we're here, right? We got Phoebe here, making a breakfast sandwich. Meeting people where they're at and finding common ground is the best feeling ever in a conversation for you. Yeah, it's hard to do, actually, I think. I think something... So, for example... I was actually talking to I'm back in therapy. I was talking to my therapist about this. I was giving the example of, like, if we're walking down a pathway and we see a tree and I say, look at how beautiful the green leaves are. And they say, well, actually, the leaves are blue. And and what I believe comports with what I think reality is. But what they believe also comports with what they think reality is. And there are tests that we can do to work out which one of us is logistically right, and we could argue over it. Or even if I don't agree, there is still probably a more... Because I'm not a scientist who's not actively working in a field to extend the limits of human knowledge, the idea is that actually there might be some benefit to me trying to understand why someone sees the leaves as blue and what they get from that, and even if I think it's wrong. That's the kind of thing that we're kind of exploring at the moment, because I think being open to possibility, and being open to possibility I think ridiculous and whimsical, is a gateway to fun performance and a gateway to fun interactions with the world. I'm good. I don't need a tea. Thank you, my love. She tried to subtly ask me for a tea, but then I exposed her for what she was asking. And I don't need a tea. I'm good. Are we in... I'm just wondering if I'm in focus right now? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm so behind on the chat, so I'm going to speed through these. There's a lot of hey Phoebes. We're going to ignore those. What do you think Switch 2 will have AI upscaling Switch games? Maybe. I don't know. Really want local player, but who knows? That will happen. Still there. Hey, Rachie. How's it going? Is the PlayStation session with Nintendo directly? Yes, so it is. It's like a Nintendo, but I believe the same playtest sessions are open to the public at different time slots, I think. But I'm not sure. Might mind you, Dad, whether you can have a +1 tier. That's very, very sweet of you, mate. It's a long way for us to come, so I'm not sure I can promise, but I'm very open to it. Mum and Dad are going to stream, but zero pressure, together. Wait, Mum and Dad are going to stream together, but make me choose which chat to be in. You can be in both, Fellington. No predictions. I already got my Tamagotchi life announcement. Well, the thing is, I don't think we're going to see a lot of games. I think we will see 2 or 3. I think we'll see Mario Kart, obviously. If there's like a new 3D Mario game, we might see that. I think we'll see all sorts of titles that might be getting improvements. It's an hour-long direct. It's pretty huge. Yeah, so there's a lot to think about. Most times, a bit over-eager. Yes, yeah, this is true, and that's fair enough. Good morning, Daniel. It's almost like Toby knew there was a year he could take off. It's almost like my mum works at Nintendo. Any features you're hoping for that weren't on the Switch one? Honestly, no. I'm hoping for an experience of getting, blown away. You are in focus, but I'll take a tea. Which better, sword and shield or Scarlet and Violet? Sword and shield, without question, for me. I think Scarlet and Violet had elements that were much better, and I certainly think the Blueberry Academy DLC was really top-notch. But generally speaking, I prefer Sword and Shield over Scarlet and Violet. I would love a Sonic Heroes 2 or remake on Switch 2. I wouldn't get... I mean, I'd love that too, but I wouldn't get excited about the idea of... new games getting announced, because I think largely it's going to be focused on the console itself. Really glad that you're getting good and productive therapy. I need it myself, but it's just not affordable for you at the moment. Fair enough, Swirly. Fair enough. Yeah, I've been out of therapy for a year and a half, and it was just sort of time to touch base and to re-explore where I'm at. I think very useful tool. Maybe a Zelda. Not getting my hopes up, but it would be very cool. And then Switch 2 is an upgrade to the Switch. Swim Maker on Switch 2! Let's begin the dream! Let's begin that every week. Pokemon ZA news? I'm not expecting it. Gen 10. Now, Pokemon Generation 17 is going to be announced today. So I just want to check. If I move over to this screen here, you can see Chillwave's Synth Beast video, and you can hear it okay. How is the audio relative to me right now? That kind of thing, because this is where the direct is going to be in not too long, in like half an hour. My arms are sore. They're very sore. I did some pull-ups. Not happy with it. Where's Twitch chat? There we go. Oh, YouTube chat, sorry, I should say. I'm not streaming on Twitch. Zelda is def happening. You think Zelda's gonna happen? I think you're nuts. My work at Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have Pokemon The Legend of Kirby, The 1,000-Year Door. Nice. I love the 1,000-Year Door series. Cynthia is best girl for all time, mostly because of her fashion sense and personality parallel. My ex. Dang. You got a thing for powerful women. Very powerful women. If new games are announced, how many do you think? My guess would be around 8 games. Should we watch the original Nintendo Switch reveal? Because I don't... Nintendo Switch reveal. From whatever year that came out. The Nintendo... 8 years ago. Should we do it? Shall we have a look at the reveal? Hey, you look good today. Thank you so much. I think sound is good, a bit more quiet than you, which is perfectly balanced. Nice. Should we have a look at this is the Nintendo Switch reveal trailer. I remember watching this 8 years ago. And it came out pretty quickly after, if I'm not. So there you go, yeah, because there's like just playing Breath of the Wild. Oh, beautiful music. As we knew it up until this point, Zelda U. Dog needs to go for a walk. So does the Switch. Amazing. This was revolutionary. This was so exciting. It's like, oh, it's a main console, but it's also a handheld? I just remember this shot of someone on a plane, I think. That's it. Here we go. And it's like, wait, you can take a console onto a plane because it's so small. Yeah, this is like the appeal that means that you take your Switch basically everywhere. Skyrim? On the go? Blowing minds here, people. Very exciting. We're watching the, oh, hello, gorgeous. Hang on, let me take this off. Ah, my arms.
Oh, your arms.
My arms, I've been doing chin-ups and pull-ups and stuff. Not chin-ups, because I can't do a chin-up. That would be a lie. We're watching the original Nintendo Switch trailer. Mario Kart, yeah. So what do we have? We have Zelda, Mario Kart, I think maybe Splatoon was there, I'm not sure. Basketball game. Yeah, you tend to get a lot of that with the launch of a new console, just generic sports games. Like, don't worry, it's got golf, it's got football, it's got baseball, it's got basketball, that kind of thing. Super Mario Odyssey. Gosh, I would love a new 3D Mario game. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. And you got headphones? Yeah. Let me know if you can hear that. Okay.
Whoa.
You okay?
That's very loud. Oh.
Can you turn it down on your end?
No.
What? Really?
It's fine, I'll live with it.
What are you hearing? Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's so loud. Yeah, mine is not that loud. I got volume control on mine. Well, hang on.
To me, I guess.
Hold up.
Ooh. It's fine, I don't need hearing. Oh.
Wait. Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't seem to change it on there.
The main issue is the mic feedback.
The mic feedback? I'm loud in your ears. You're hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Oh. Soz.
He said
Soz. Well,
It's fine.
that will become a whole thing if I try and deal with
that's
it.
fine.
Okay.
I can deal with it.
All right. So how many games did we get?
I don't need hearing.
Also, you can take off the headphones until the reaction.
No.
So we got Splatoon in the Switch 1 reveal. We got Splatoon. We got basketball, sorry. We got Mario Odyssey. We got Mario Kart. We got Zelda. So that's 5. And I think I probably missed one. Skyrim, 6.
Yeah, they announced Skyrim.
Well, they showed Skyrim on the Switch, right? So I think there were about 6 games that were announced. 7 if you counted correctly. I probably missed one. So all right, we're gonna change over to the synthwave again because that was good.
That's what she said, Jay.
What was what she said? What was what she said?
Nothing.
All right. Da 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 da. Dum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum. What? Where's my Wiimote? Do you have the Wiimote?
So I think that instead of announcing the Switch 2 today, which is just not a very good console.
Hold
I
up.
think-
Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Say again.
I think that they should finally announce a sequel to the best Nintendo console of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is?
The Wii.
Why
I
is
think
that?
it's
That's
high
too big.
time.
That's
it's
too much.
high time, right?
Stop waggling that
It's
thing.
high
Don't. You're gonna
time.
poke their eyes out if you could not.
High time.
Okay.
That we get a sequel to the best console that Nintendo ever released, and I think that it's a travesty that they never released a sequel to it.
I think it feels like you're armed right now, and I think
am.
you should calm down.
No.
We cannot be doing this right now. Wait, are you going live? Are we going live on your stream?
Maybe.
I'm gonna go live on your stream.
Oh my goodness.
On here. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Go live. Woohoo! So we should now, and hopefully this doesn't crash the whole thing. If it does, I'm taking out yours.
That's fine.
But
If it does, I'm gonna go downstairs and quickly set the stream.
So I believe we are currently live, both here on Lawkeeper Toby. I had to think for a moment there. And over on Cup of Fee. So if you'd like to support both myself and Cup of Fee, you could watch both streams. And you could donate a bajillion dollars.
Wow.
I'll put that money
I love
towards exciting holidays and big flashy cars that I can't
holidays.
drive because I don't know how to drive.
I love driving.
But we'll have the big flashy cars. So if you want to make us mega YouTube super duper famous,
Wow.
give us all bajillion pounds in your parents' bank account. Don't do that.
Wait,
Your parents' bank account.
I don't want to be your
Where's my my arms? I feel like a T-Rex. Like God, it's moving so far. Can we just watch hers? You can totally just watch hers, Oxenford. That's fine.
Yeah.
You have $0. I'll take it.
You can watch mine. but
I'll
you can
take
watch mine
it.
Because I can't figure out how to get chat up on my iPad. So good luck with that.
$0. What's the conversion rate on that? Pounds. To British pounds.
$0.
How does that convert?
Negative 40p, I believe.
Actually, I don't. No, because that's not what 0 is.
No, that's exactly what 0 is.
No, that's not. 0 is nil. The conversion rate on 0, regardless of where you are, is 0. I'm wearing headphones. Thank you. I keep avoiding saying your name because I just don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, Con. Welcome back, YouTube. Divided by 0. My bank account just got hacked by money thief Toby. Yeah, that's me.
Thank you for the donation.
So we're currently live now on we're live on Cup of Fee, and we're live here.
I figured out how to get chat.
You got chat up on yours, so you got your Cup of Fee chat.
Yeah.
We've got
Wellington, you're very cool.
half of 1 hour left until we finally.
1 hour.
It seemed weird to me, the announcement for the Switch 2, because they were yeah, unless it's Aussie dollars, in which case it's paper money and you pay someone to take it away from you. Oh, it's continue is your username. Got it. Continue. Yep. Okay, but you understand. I'm very dyslexic.
So dyslexic.
This practice
Have you
dyslexic.
seen his titles?
Everything hurts. My back hurts.
Oh,
My arms hurt.
Oh no.
My eyes. You got what you got there?
Croissant.
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 Trying to open it quietly. It's not working.
But that's too many carbs for me.
That's his carb limit for him. In that one nibble.
Like a little lizard.
You little guy.
Where's the baby boy? What happened to baby boy?
He's outside with Brendan.
Oh, okay, Brendan's gone. That's fine then. He's been, so our little man, you understand, our little cat boy Gannon, that he you understand that he's been enjoying the sun. The sun has been out the last few days, and so he's been running around the garden. Sorry. Dyslexic Trex. Do you still keep in touch with Petey Winnell and Liam? I keep very much in touch with Liam. I haven't heard from Phil in a while, but Liam and I, we still chat.
Liam's a good bean.
He is a busy boy. He's getting married soon.
Yeah.
Married.
His lovely betrothed.
The lovely Sophia.
Yeah.
Terra Star.
Terra Star.
Terra or Terra?
I don't know.
In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it's the Terra Star. There we go. Yo, the one true king. Thank you for being a member on Phoebe's stream. And Fellington. I, Lord Fellington, declare allegiance to the chat of Cup of Thieves.
Does that make you an enemy of the chat of Lawkeeper?
Chat of Lawkeeper, we go to war with the chat of Cup of Thieves.
I will not stand a chance, please don't.
I've been trying to reach you about a car's extended warranty. I don't need to be hearing about that. Thank you, though. I know you never buy
good. We're good.
You never buy
Thanks,
the extended
Tom.
warranty.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, everyone who checked out the recent video. Actually, that me and Phoebe were both in. In fact, we can do a little. Maybe we do a little. Ow. Maybe we do a little. Hold up. Just a little video share from
Don't hurt your little fingies on the keyboard. You'll be
It's
okay.
not the fingies, it's the arms. It's my arms. Ow, don't do it. So we did a video, which you can see here. There were other evolutions. I'm going to turn this up, Phoebe. I don't want to blow out your ears. Hidden from sight. And a second but important question. What powers we did a video together Ho-Oh used to help revive and transform these Pokemon? I've studied Pokemon lore for over a decade and will be examining the depictions of these art new legends in my special book, the GS book.
And I'm Cup of Fee, a fake one artist and cryptopokeologist. And Toby, we're going to be late for the show.
We're gonna be late
The
for
show!
the
We've got to get going! Oh, no! We're going to do the thing! And we're going to do like a bunch of these. I mean, they're coming out pretty slowly because like the time that goes into them and
all of the effects alone.
Anyone who saw it, the comments have been just so lovely. Gesturio. This Pokemon is the Night Hero Pokemon. And get Surio. I'm dyslexic. I don't know my own words. Name comes from Moon and
You made
Hero.
up this word yourself.
That in my time studying cryptopokeology.
Hey, keep it down! We're trying to watch the show here!
Sorry, Ron.
Sorry, random viewer.
Sorry, Ron. I apologize. Ron. You love Ron's cameo? Well, I think Ron's gonna be in the next one.
So, I've had an injured ankle for like the last week and a half. And
you're gonna act like you don't complain about it?
No, but every time I bring it up, you're like,
take some painkillers. Yeah, but they're in the other room.
okay.
I want to put back on the but this is a good. The one we're listening to currently is very good.
Oh yeah, we stand good sitting.
All right, here we go. Let's just go on a journey together, chat. Let's do it.
Have a mouthful of croissant.
Let's do it. With your mouth full of croissant. Taste of chocolate. And peaches. Get lost in the Phoebes. Get lost in the croissant. Is it? So sorry. Let me turn it down. Or up. Imagine if Jack Black opens up he ends up in a Pokemon movie. He'll end up in every video game movie.
Yeah. Like at this point, he just has to be in.
Squidge in. I wanna be close to you. I wanna be close to you. The chats are at war. Phoebe, I have infiltrated Toby's chat. Just say the word and it will be done. Say the word.
There's no word.
Oh. Okay.
It's like Thanos. So now half of your chat is gone, and they're now
But doesn't it help us to both have big chats? Don't we? Both
Oh my god,
have?
he's right. Go back.
We both have the biggest chats. Yeah, why are you half the population when you just double the resources?
That's right. So offended.
You just double the resources, Thanos.
Yeah.
Double the planets. Quadruple them
I'm
then.
gonna be honest, I think he might have just wanted to.
I think so. I think he was one of those classic, I'm intending to save the world, so look how noble I am. But actually, he just wanted to kill me. My name is Pikachu, says Corey Redding. I mean, says Pikachu.
My chat's saying I'm valuable. Is that better?
I mean, you are further away from mine.
Yeah.
20 minutes ago. We'll switch to now.
Ow.
Sorry.
You like jazz?
See that nice little do you think we'll see ZA? Do you think we'll see ZA?
See, I didn't think we'd see ZA last time, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Pokemon Legend.
And I didn't think we would, so I'm gonna continue not thinking we're gonna see ZA.
Okay. Who would I cast for Team Rocket live action? Jesse and James.
Us. Obviously. Boom.
Who would be a good live action Jesse? Genuinely.
I feel like they have to have like a good sort of like rapport. So maybe like are there any like milky materials that you can give a good number things?
Comedy duos.
Yeah.
Google. Let me see what Google has to say. Casting live action Jesse and James Pokemon.
People are still complaining about the music volume, by the way.
Right. No one in my chat has complained about the music volume. Your chat is complaining about the music volume.
Yes.
They're the same stream. So the music is about twice your mic volume. Well, thank you for finally saying that, somebody in my chat.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Stop saying anything. No, stop. Alright, is that better? I mean, that should be a lot better. The question is it too quiet? I didn't see it, sorry.
Who's the bad streamer now?
Karen Gillan as Jessie.
Wait. She might be too old now, though.
Maybe.
I could see that, though. I feel like she'd make a good Jessie.
Just get Chris Pratt to do it. All of them.
What, all three
Yeah.
members of Team Rocket are just Chris Pratt?
I feel like maybe he's too old, but he looks young. Maybe Michael Cera could do like a James.
No, he's too old. Also, no, he doesn't fit the vibe.
You don't think?
He needs to be like a Tory.
Mike too loud, yapping is drowning out the music. Wait, now half your mic volume. Really?
For real? You're
Alright.
just generally too loud.
So there we go. Now we've changed that around.
All right, yeah, okay. Let's focus on this properly.
Yeah.
Audio levels. What needs doing? Tell us because we don't know otherwise.
I've now turned down our volume level and turn down the music volume level both, but the music is substantially lower than where it was.
Big Mike says chat.
Someone says don't lower mic, boost the mic, says Oxenford. So why, are we too quiet now?
Where are we at? Boost music. Graham Norton is Timothy Chalamet is James.
Honestly, this could be way louder.
Maybe? Get your chat say sorted. I'm sorry! Look, also, it is Toby's chat too, so...
Let's focus up, team.
Lord Fellington is appeased.
Let's focus up on the audio situation.
Okay, no, I mean, they say it's good.
Music is about 4 times louder than the music. Great start. I don't know what to do with that statement, Oxenford.
Thank you.
Mic is about 4 times louder than the music. Okay. Turn up the mic a little bit. Well, I'm now just getting contradicting information, so I'm just going to open the stream and watch it. Because if people can't agree, I need to see what's up.
You guys are an unreliable narrator.
Sorry guys. Your help is no go here.
Music shot up a little too much for a moment. The music feels about right. Toby needs to get his chat in order. Of us here on Cup of Feel know it's good.
1 sec. It literally sounds perfect right now. So
Okay.
say stuff on.
Stuff things. Hello, my name is Cup of Fee. I like cats. Oh my god.
Wherever it's at right now is absolutely perfect, and if anyone has an issue with it, yeah, that's on your end. I literally just watched it on my phone. It sounds so solid right now. It's exactly where you want it to be.
Hello, Miss Shy Girl.
Jesse and James.
Jesse.
Who's like James? Who could play characters? We hear both of your mic is fine. The issue is we don't hear the music. I hear the music.
We're done with audio.
We're done with audio now.
We fixed the audio.
I'm gonna triple check Oxenford, but yeah, the music is absolutely perfect. You wouldn't want it louder than that. Absolutely perfect. And if anyone has an issue with it, the music is so good. Sorry, Oxenford. Have fun watching the directs. Thanks, Hedgeman. We will. My music is fine. Chris Pratt should only play Meowth. Yeah. Who
You're
do we get?
so right. I play James, you play Jesse.
Ooh. No, that's James. Hang on. I don't think I could do a good Jesse.
Jesse.
I don't think I could do a good Jesse.
Wait, how does Jesse even speak?
Yeah, she's got that.
She's got that little cackle going on.
Yeah. They're the same stream, Type Masters. They're the exact same stream. There's no difference between Phoebe's stream and my stream. They are literally identical. It's the same stream being output to 2 different places. Let me, other actors that could play Jesse and James. What is this?
Paris Hilton is Jesse. Wait.
What's this? Jack Black as Ash. Chris Pratt as Pikachu. Queen Elizabeth II as Misty. Tom Holland as Team Rocket.
You missed the Rock as Brock.
The Rock is Brock. Hugh Jackman as Tracy.
Yep.
Keanu Reeves as May. Danny DeVito as Max. I actually see that. That makes sense. Keanu Reeves as Liko. LeBron James as Roy. Dan TDM as Dot. I don't know who Dot is. I'm glad to tell you I don't know who Dot is and I don't know who Dan TDM is. Ryan Reynolds as Freddy and Cap. And then, what was the one I saw? There we go. Mr. Beast as Dawn. I'm done. I'm done.
Wait. Okay, so Jesse by Florence Pugh. You do pronounce it Pugh, right? That's how you
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
And James Tom Holland?
No.
Nah.
No.
Florence Pugh I can see, because to be fair, I think she could play anything. She's just a really good actress. Like, I've thought about it, and I think she might be my favorite actress right now. She's so versatile. Also, I just rewatched Hawkeye.
Good time?
She's very good.
Good time watching Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. There, I said. I liked Hawkeye and I like She-Hulk. I don't care. Okay. Fire me. Violence.
Wait, you liked Okay, cool.
Peter Capaldi is Blaine. Yeah, that actually works.
Yeah. That kind of does slap. I kind of good shout. I like that. A lot of the comedy actors that I've grown up with are now just like in that slightly older generation where they just couldn't be playing these characters, and I don't really know, like, I don't know what the modern teen movie is. Like, I don't know who the comedy actors are that would be in like whatever today's equivalent of like American Pie or like a Seth Rogen movie.
I don't know if you want the people in American Pie and a Pokemon.
No, God no. But like, I mean, like that sort of group of like comedy actors from like the Seth Rogen comedies and like the that kind of thing. They're all way too old to play a Pokemon cast. But I don't know what today's equivalent is, because you know.
Danny DeVito as Meowth.
Danny DeVito as Meowth. Is that still?
I think that would actually work.
Is that still a genre of movie? The like teenage coming of age like sex romp comedy.
Yeah, but
is that still a thing?
They're all on Netflix and none of them are good.
Have you seen any?
No, but I've seen YouTube videos about them.
I need to like I want to go on that deep dive. Like I don't even know if that's still like a thing, because I obviously know they like. As time goes on, those are always the first movies to be so dated and like
it's bad.
super uncomfortable.
Do not watch any of the dodgy movies from your childhood. It's not worth it.
When I was a teenager, when I was like 13, and given that these films are all like 18s, I watched every American Pie movie, and I was like, I know the canon of the American Pie world, and then. One time I was with Phoebe and I was like, I haven't watched in years. I haven't watched American Pie. We should watch. My favorite one was American Pie Beta House. And we started watching it, I think about 20 minutes in, I went,
it was 5.
I'm so sorry. This is not
genuinely like
I can't watch this.
I didn't grow up watching this kind of stuff. So like we're just watching this like atrocity of a movie play out in front of me, and I'm just judging Toby more and more the more I watch it.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I really liked it when I was 13. Not anymore. Yikes.
It's not good.
No, they're smelly movies.
No.
They don't hold up.
No, they don't.
Ow. Nish Kuma would be in a Pokemon movie with a bit of chaos.
Yeah.
But who would he play? Is that how you say his name as well? Is it Nish or Nish?
I don't.
You don't know. That's okay. Young Jim Carrey would make a great James. Yeah, he's exactly the kind of actor that would suit James.
For sure.
But
Jim Carrey as a Pokemon would be fun. I don't
he
know.
also does any more parody movies like the Starving Games, the Epic Movie. Yeah, I mean that genre got old after Scary Movie 2, and then they just kept doing.
Are they making a new Scary Movie?
Probably.
I think they are.
I'd watch that actually.
I also would.
I would watch a new Scary Movie.
No,
I wouldn't watch any of the others.
It'd be good for that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like, but it would probably. I do remember watching, like, I think the first 3 Scary Movies were okay, and I think there's like 5, is there? I don't know.
John Cena is Kecleon.
Kecleon. Yeah, it gets pretty funny when you start thinking about casting like the Pokemon.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, well, who plays Magikarp? You know, who plays Mr. Mime?
I had a thought, and I'm not gonna say it.
Good, don't. Whatever it was, we don't need to hear it.
Okay.
Lucy Liu, when she gets older, would win everything as Agatha.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, you could have literally Agatha. Who plays Agatha in Marvel? Play Agatha.
Oh, Catherine Hahn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have her Agatha. You can
She's
age her up.
good. We like Catherine Hahn.
She's good.
She's
She's nice. She's good.
Yeah.
Good fun. Epic Movie was terrible. Yeah, I think that might have been the last one I watched. Peter.
Hello, Rob. How are you? Rob, who do you think should be casted as Jessie and James in a live-action Pokemon
In a
movie?
Pokemon movies. Ariana Grande could play May or Serena.
No, she's what's her name? Alicia, the Gen 3.
Oh yeah, the pop
competition
idol.
girl?
Yeah.
That's Ariana Grande.
I can't imagine them ever actually doing like an Matt Smith is Professor Sycamore. Oddly, I see it, but I can't see them actually ever doing like a live-action Pokemon where they like try and cast Ash and Jesse and James. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Oh, but David Tennant would have to be Looker though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like objectively, that's the only possible casting.
Hey, I think we're getting pretty close to that time.
Rob said Jesse and James should be played by the Da Vinci twins.
I don't know who those are.
I pointed them at you yesterday, and I was like, these guys are funny.
Oh, okay.
The 2 blonde twins that look weird with the sticky hair.
Uh-huh. Okay. That Jedward, maybe, I don't know. Like, you could be saying anyone.
They're like American young Jedward that are
Daniel
incredibly
Radcliffe,
stupid.
Where are we at? Where are we at time-wise? What's the...
Waspins.
Ow! What's the situation? Is this
Colin
live now?
Baker as Professor Oak. Yeah, I think I could see that. It might be a bit too old.
That's me. Might be a bit too what?
Old. Colin
Who?
Baker.
Yeah.
To be Oak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude's old.
Yeah.
He's transformed a lot in the last couple of years just because he's old. Like,
Are you thinking of Tom Baker?
I'm thinking of Tom Baker. Who's Colin Baker? Which one's Colin
Sixth.
Baker? Which one's that then?
Sixth.
Which one's that then?
Sixth.
Which one does he look like?
The blonde one with the funny coat. He didn't last very long. He's not very popular.
Okay.
Wow. I thought you were Doctor Who. No, it's fine.
on.
Baby No Money is James Ashley Way. That's actually good casting. Oh no.
Is Will Arnett too old to play James?
Yes. He definitely
shame.
has a place in
He could have totally done it.
He could do Giovanni.
He's a funny Giovanni. That's Colin Baker.
Neeson
Got
as
it.
Oak. Yeah. That could be fun.
I have a special set of skills.
Don't you run in that grass.
I have a special Pokeball.
Who would Keanu be?
Keanu Reeves in the world of Pokemon. He plays Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah. He plays Shadow the Hedgehog in the Pokemon movie.
Chaperone is Jessie. Nah, Chaperone's another Pokemon. Like, she's not a person, she's a Pokemon, for sure.
We got 5 minutes, everyone. 5. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get some painkillers.
Yay!
Ow, I'm in pain in every direction.
He's in pain, chat. He's in
I am.
pain. Alright, welcome to the Phoebe show. How are we doing? Haley Steinfeld is Jessie. Ooh. She does. I think she has the range for it. I think that could work, for sure. PG really wants Paper Mario. That's fun. I've heard good things about Paper Mario. Oh, yeah. Keanu's gonna be Mewtwo.
Alright. Actually, yes.
Yeah. No, that does make sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Mewtwo
Mewtwo and Shadow the Hedgehog are the same character,
Yeah,
right?
they're gonna need to cast
Like, actually the same character.
We're gonna need to cast. Why is my Pokemon Emerald over there? Oh, I know why it's over there. That's fine. They're gonna need to cast every Pokemon that talks. So like Slowking from the second movie, that could be Jack Black.
Yeah, that could work.
That could work.
Because like I feel like he does surfing.
Oh man, I need pants. That's what he's gonna say. He's gonna. You gotta know the prophecy.
The prophecy.
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 Ah, hallelujah.
Can you say chicken jockey in your?
Chicken jockey. I don't know.
No, he's like chicken jockey. Oh yeah, take your meds.
What's chicken jockey? I don't know.
Have you not kept up with the Minecraft stuff?
No, obviously not. Why would I care about this?
Because it has Jack Black in it, and you like Jack Black.
Yeah, but I don't like Minecraft more than I like Jack Black, which is saying something.
But it's so funny.
Oh, the money.
I beg your pardon.
What? Hey, it's Nintendo. Chicken jockey.
It's just not right.
You're just not right.
Wow.
Jack Black could be Professor Birch. That's true.
Oh yeah, no, he actually
That's
could.
true.
That's accurate.
Jason Momoa as Ash. Just kind of dumb.
I mean, it could be like an old Ash that comes.
He could be like Brock, though.
Well, like with the sunglasses.
Yeah, but with like really long hair.
Just like.
It's just the interpretation on the character.
Yeah. Very vague interpretation. It was like Brock from
Or Bruno or something.
40 years in the future.
Yeah, Bruno maybe. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Timothy Chalamet can be Professor Sycamore.
Too young.
Do all British girl do that? Ha ha, I
Do
kid.
what?
Do what? What did she do? What did she...
Ooh, Hunter Schafer would be a good Jessie. No, because Hunter Schafer's going to be Zelda.
I don't know who Hunter... Oh, that's how I know who Hunter Schafer is she's the one that people want to be Zelda.
She looks just like Zelda.
Yeah.
It's mental.
You could have Anya Taylor-Joy as Jessie.
She's Peach.
She could also be Jessie. Or Misty.
Or I feel like she'd make a better Misty than a Jessie.
Maybe so. Could be.
Maybe so.
Paul Rudd could play Ash.
He never ages.
He literally never ages. You could totally do Paul Rudd as Ash. And it'd make perfect sense. Everyone would get it.
The Rock is Pikachu.
What?
The Rock is Pikachu.
The Rock is Pikachu.
1 minute.
1 minute. So please let us know if there's any actual audio issues. If you're Oldendorf, don't tell us if there's audio issues. Don't believe you. Anyone else, let us know if there's any audio issues as we move into the Switch Direct, which is currently rolling in.
Which one do you think Oldendorf is?
Ganondorf. What?
Which one do you think Oldendorf is?
I don't know.
Point at the person in chat whose name is Oldendorf.
Wait, hang on. I'm just going to turn off the browser. There we go. Oxenford, that's who I meant.
There you go.
Hey everyone, we're about to learn about the Nintendo Switch 2, which is very exciting. I thought it was very weird that they released this trailer for the Switch 2 and then said, but actually the information will actually be out in 3 months.
Yeah.
But here we are.
We're here.
Scarlett Johansson and Sabrina. I like that. It's a good shout.
Yeah, no, I'm here for that. I genuinely have no idea what we're getting today.
Nope. We're going to see some Mario Kart. My hope is we're going to see a new 3D Mario game, but I think we're just going to learn about the console. You know? What?
James Mayer's AZ is funny.
Did you see that? I wonder if they do that now in the Direct.
They just...
Alright, let's see what happens.
Ball.
Ooh, shapes.
Shapes. I love shapes.
I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. I think it's probably a little bit loud. It's probably about there we want it. Nintendo!
Oh my god, Nintendo.
Nintendo!
Direct? Right now?
No.
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 No way. Switch 2. 2 switches.
Everyone gets a second Switch for free.
Okay, Mario
Kart.
Kart.
Here we go. Yoshi's Diner. Blang. Blang.
Some dude is going nuts on the harmonica in the back right now.
Let's go.
Wahoo!
Looks good. I mean, new Mario Kart game always looks good. I'm so down. I think it's Mario Kart 10, by the way. I'm going to say it right now. It's Mario Kart X. That's what I think.
Yeah. There's no way they went for 9. They fully pulled an iPhone.
Yeah. Well, I think the mobile game is 9, or the physical game is 9 or something.
It's called like Global or something.
Yeah. World Tour or whatever
Yeah.
it is. I don't know. Oh, I know some of these stages. The big snow one. I think that's
Disney. That was definitely Disney.
It's a hard thing to sell a new Mario Kart game just because it's like it's such a case of don't fix what isn't broken.
Ooh,
it's already
cool.
So good. You just don't need
You can grind.
Grinding! Okay, that's cool. Wall riding! That's cool.
Moo!
Parkour!
Moo cow! You could be the Moo cow! Oh my god, I'm naming. You could be Hammer Bro!
Oh, new item. Yeah, okay, cool. Bullet Bill.
You could be a lorry! Wait, that's actually cool.
A burger makes them what?
Oh my god, wait, is it the
They get new
hats?
powers.
It's like Odyssey.
But what do they do?
So many things. Waluigi! Whoa, big dude.
I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the most sold
Yeah. World.
Okay, Mario Kart World. We're not even numbering. Sick. That looks sick.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto,
Hello.
and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
You can tell how happy these guys are. They've been waiting like 3 years for this day.
They're like, finally.
Nintendo Switch 2. What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
I want to be a lorry.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario
I'm
Kart
watching on
game
Wii
will
U.
be like?
What if this entire hour direct is
Brand
just
new
Mario Kart?
entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Exclusive.
That's dope.
Kart races
That
are
looked
held
like-
throughout
it looks like
various
Hylian.
regions that span the globe.
Hyrule, hun. Get out.
I'm a
Depending
fake
on the time of
fan.
day
I'm
and
so
weather
sorry.
conditions, the atmosphere will
Oh, he looks
change.
so fancy.
He's a fancy bit.
It has weather. That's really cool.
Oh, look at that font.
This Mario
That's a good font.
Gorgeous.
I want that on a thumbnail.
track and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
The video's quiet, guys. Video audio, please. All right.
In the classic Grand
How's
Prix,
that?
Sorry.
race through 4 courses
Mario
in a bid for
Stadium.
first place.
Sorry, everyone.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
That's so fun.
With 24 drivers in each race.
Wait, if they made Mario
the
Kart
most
open
in
world.
series history, the competition is gearing up.
What do you mean?
Because they said you drive to the next track, and it's all in a big map.
Introducing
That's cool.
Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
They actually made Mario Kart open world. That's
Well,
fun.
it's not really. I think what it is the Grand Prix are just lined up in a way where, like,
Along the way.
ultimately there's no loading
Below the
screens.
placement
It's
shown
weird.
when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
We just got rid of loading screens, which is great.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
You can have hats. I love hats.
Much better. Okay, apologies
You
everyone for
also
that so
free to
far.
Drive around this vast world in free roam.
Yeah.
By going off-road, you can
Open
explore
world.
new areas and routes. So drive
Okay.
wherever your heart takes you. You can also
Big
go
Breath
for
of the
scenic
Wild did
drives
it.
with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Oh, that's so cute.
I bet there's a cool single player experience in there somewhere.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
I'm very intrigued by that.
The game launches on
It's
the
a really
same
clever
day
thing
as
to do,
Nintendo
given that-
Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Okay.
So be on the lookout.
I thought they were
for
just
more
announcing the date
information
then.
In the
Probably
future.
won't be streaming.
So this is the launch day title, for sure.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Can you use Wii remotes?
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Ooh,
I see that button.
cool
Let's take
button.
a look at some new experiences it offers.
C feels like capture, doesn't it? It feels like record or screenshot or whatever.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Is there an audio delay?
I think so.
That was me. That was you.
Oh, it feels like there is an audio delay, but that's on that.
Oh, no. Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Yeah, there's an audio delay on the stream. Damn.
Introducing Game
Jack, do you
Chat,
guys have the
a
audio
new
delay?
feature
Or is this
for
an
Nintendo
Oh,
audio
see the
Switch
chat.
2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Discord.
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
It has inbuilt Discord.
But that's fine, but I already have Discord.
Yeah.
Discord.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right?
Wait, so it's not in the controller?
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump
That's
on
gonna
here.
sound so bad.
All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use this feature in
The
handheld
irony
mode too,
of them
letting
sharing
you
a
easily
chat related
with
feature
friends
while
and
the
Whilst
audio
having
is.
Audio delays.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not
chat
lost on me.
menu, turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
You can also share your game
Screen sharing is fun.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that?
This is cool for kids, right? This is cool for kids that
Like,
don't have Discord,
I mean, I'm
that don't have
someone that pretty
capture
much only
cards.
plays through my PC. So like I'm just always connected to Discord, but if you don't have a capture card, this is actually really cool.
Yeah.
The problem is, I get the feeling it will only work with other Switches.
Chat to your heart's content.
Oh, what are we seeing there? We're seeing Kirby,
different
Super Mario,
Yeah, I know that one. The
Animal
Star
Crossing,
Wars
and
stuff.
something else.
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Switch
Kirby,
code.
look, you're a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that.
I appreciate that they've like pre-reduced frame rates.
You're right. Oh, the preview frame rate is down.
Yeah. So they're not promising that. It's gonna run.
This is a great feature. I just
Yeah, it's
don't.
cool.
It's not for me, you know.
I think
It's
I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try that.
ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Yeah, it could just be bad dubbing. You're not wrong.
Oh, dang. Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys.
Oh, you think it's just bad dubbing?
So, I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
The phone call going
And
off
there's
like got
this.
me in real life.
a
By the way.
Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Okay.
It's fine. They're just trying to bring the PC experience to the Switch, when really what you should be trying to do is put the Nintendo
I
experience
feel
on
bad
the PC.
laughing because we're fully seeing this from a privileged position, right?
Right.
Because we have all of this equipment,
Yeah.
here's how it looks with just
and
the
like I'm really happy that they're bringing this to everyone else.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look
Yeah, we
forward
are
to
not your
games
average
with users
consumer.
No.
I'm glad that they are.
Oh wait, that's actually cool.
Left, I'll let you fix
Go a
it.
little more this way.
using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together.
It's like they're there in the room.
Play together.
It's like they're right there in the
or
room. That's
compete in
amazing.
online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
Thought that game was dead.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
That feels like a button I'm gonna accidentally press a million times.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends.
No, that is cool.
Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
It's not a bad thing to have.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Yeah.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
It's nice of them.
We hope you'll try it out.
Well, we know it comes out before March
Game
31st,
Chat supports
2026.
the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Oh, that was cute.
That was a cute
I like
animation.
that.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Board games.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Nice.
As
Good.
shown here,
Good, good, good.
even games that
useful.
require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also
One
So
copy of
it's
Mario
like-
Kart between everyone.
Yeah,
Or
back
a
in the
Nintendo
day,
Switch
like on the
system.
DS.
Yeah,
You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
that's good.
That is good.
Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat,
Does it
which
include
we showed
Mario
earlier.
Kart?
Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Oh my god, the whole thing's asking.
The delays.
the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Shall I try refreshing the stream?
Yeah.
Let's just see what this is though first.
Okay.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
I'm gonna try
Here's how
refreshing
that
the stream, but I
compares
think
to
it's a stream
Nintendo
problem.
Switch. The system's thick. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
We're not gonna.
The
find
system's
out for a while.
thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Wow, 1080.
That's like the future. Stop it. I'm excited for Switch. I don't need to be a dick.
20 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
We're good people.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Cool. This definitely feels delayed.
The all
It does, doesn't it?
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
I'm
Detach
intrigued.
a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL
That's
and
good.
SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Yeah, but do they drift though?
Yeah.
Okay, this is something I'm actually.
I'm sorry for
intrigued
the smell.
about.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Okay.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Did it not before?
So far, they're just describing a Nintendo Switch. Feels like. I mean, obviously we've got the
Place
C
your Nintendo
stick.
Switch 2 however you like, with a large, sturdy stand.
It's a better Nintendo Switch,
You can
which is
move it
fine. I don't know what
like
you'd expect
this.
from something called Switch 2, to be fair. Ooh, what do we use the second port for?
In addition to the USB-C port
Peripherals.
found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
The camera.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
That is nice, actually,
yeah, that
because
is good.
charging on the
That
go
was like
is-
a big oversight.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Beautiful.
8 times that of Nintendo
Much
Switch
better. Cool.
for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
Good, 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 good.
Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the
4K
Nintendo
support,
Switch
you
2
say?
dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution.
Hell
with
yes.
compatible games.
Okay.
With
HDR
compatible
is
games.
Also supported
Frame rate is fixed to
TV
60.
mode.
Sure, fine.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
Oh, that's nice.
This helps keep performance stable.
Like it loads up any game and it's just like.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
So not all Switch games will be compatible.
I think the majority probably will.
Yeah, but
Labo is the one that's like clearly not going to be, but like I assume like basically everything will be.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
No, that's exactly what you've just described. I'm so sorry, but I call horse.
They've added like 2 new features.
That's precisely what it is.
Players better understand the Switch 2 hardware.
Which is fine.
We're currently developing this game.
It's what we wanted.
Mr. Kawamoto.
They're developing a new game.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Oh my god.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Okay, so they made Astro's
exclusive to
Playroom.
Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Alright.
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system with magnets.
This
And
is
those
fun.
magnets
This is
are
cool.
inside
I'm
the
not.
system.
Didn't realize there was an exam with
The
my
SL
console.
and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
This is cool. That's fun.
Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers
Did
have
you ever
mouse
play
controls.
Astro's Playroom?
Yeah.
And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do
That
something
was
like
fun.
this.
That's just playing.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Love a tech demo.
Some
Well,
of
that's
the
what this
secrets
is, really,
range
isn't
from
it?
the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Paid digital
So
only
please
game.
Oh.
check it out if you're
So
interested.
it's not free. Okay.
That feels like it should be a bundled in.
That should absolutely
That
be
does not
bundled
feel
in.
like it should be a paid thing at all.
Switch 2.
I feel bad. I've been doing a lot of complaining.
No, me too. I'm excited for Switch 2,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data
But
reading.
how
I
does
bet it tastes good. I bet it tastes so good.
How does
With
it
additional
taste?
storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
So can I not use my current one?
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
So I need to buy a new one. Sick.
Yeah.
Additionally,
Great.
to transfer
I can
data
feel
from
like the
Switch
Amazon
to
sales going
Switch
down
2,
right now.
You can log into your Nintendo account to use the
Cherry
system
flavor.
transfer feature. With this feature, you can
I'm going
transfer
Amazon.
save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller.
Okay.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you
that's
can use to
fun.
assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced
Was there
a
not
few
already
new
an audio
features,
jack?
and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask
Damn,
the
express
Developer
cards are
article on the website, where the
expensive.
three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Ooh.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches
5th?
on June 5th.
June 5th. All right.
We're very much looking forward to the
2
day
months?
when you
2
all get
months?
to experience it, so please wait
Hi, Diary
just a
about?
bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3
Only
types
2
of
months away.
games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Cool.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved
Okay.
visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you
Pokemon
the
Zelda,
Nintendo Switch 2
please.
edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
I only want to see Zelda or Pokemon here. I don't care about this.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade
The in-person
expands on
camera
the base
things,
game and
Yeah, they are
adds
in-game
expensive.
is very cool.
including
Jesus
mouse
Christ.
controls,
70 quid.
audio recognition,
The new Switch SD cards are
more
not cheap, chat.
expressive rumble,
Sorry, there's a problem. I bet it's out of stock.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Yeah, everyone's doing the same thing.
Let's check
Express
out
SD
the
cards
real
are
and updated modes.
going.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
That's funny.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks
So sorry,
to
you said
collect
that
the
you
most
said there's
points.
there's 3 types of games. There's Switch games, Switch 2 games,
And
and then
then
the reduns.
remastered like this.
Compete in other
So
minigames
this is
using full body movement
this
and
was released
sound.
about 15 years ago. It's called the Xbox
Take
Connect.
a ride on the
Um,
mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the
So,
safety
but this
bar
one is,
lowered
it's
and
not just an
secured.
update, it's like, there's also all this extra content that is only
Use
available.
mouse controls to shoot down enemies while
I
you feel the
really
bumps
hope you
and
can get it for
rumbles of the
free if you
coaster.
have Jamboree, because if you can't, that's kind of.
Oh, what? Do you think, if you have to pay for the update?
When you enter a pipe, a minigame
Yeah,
will
that's the big
begin.
question, really, isn't it?
There's a bouldering game where 2 players
They
each
looked at the
control
Connect and they're like,
arm,
yeah, go on
and
then.
one where you shake a can
know
of
what?
spray paint and quickly tag
I should have
objects.
bought the Wii back.
Get that thing out of everyone's
Enjoy the
face.
thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone,
So,
mouse controls,
fine.
and rumble.
Cool.
The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Upgrade
Nintendo
pack.
Switch 2 players who already own
Purchasing an
Super
upgrade
Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV
By purchasing.
by purchasing
No,
an
it
upgrade
makes
pack.
sense to me, though, because that's actually extra content as well as an
Please look
I mean,
update.
forward
it
to
is
a
kinda
new Mario
DLC.
Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing.
But that also implies
Let's
that
continue presenting some
Jamboree
more Nintendo Switch
Plus
2
will be
Edition games.
worthwhile,
Yeah, Switch 2. Okay, here we go. And tears.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The
What
Legend
do we
of
get
Zelda
with
Breath
this?
of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Horse
feature
armor.
enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Cool.
and also support HDR.
I mean, yeah,
which
I'm gonna
makes
get
the
this,
image more
obviously.
vibrant. So you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Ooh.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Zelda sounds different.
Proceed north.
They made a GPS for
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to
That's
another
cool.
Okay, that's
That's
actually
cool. That's cool.
I've seen some really.
It
cool
looks
map
clean,
missions.
actually. I really like this.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I wonder how much the
much is
upgrade
it
is going to
though?
be.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story.
Yeah, because look,
exclusive to the Nintendo
with
Switch
Zelda,
2
it
edition,
was just like
along
the
with
Switch 2
improved
edition,
graphics
but this
and
is
frame
like
rates.
Switch 2 edition plus Starcross World, so it's like a, with additional content.
Yeah, so this will be
This story
DLC.
Whereas Zelda didn't have additional content, which is very
We are
sad.
struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
So this one I'd expect to cost money, but the Zelda one, I
We hope
guess I
you're looking
wouldn't.
forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Why is it just an app for Zelda? That's so.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have
fine.
both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Cool.
I mean, I won't play this on Switch. I'll play this on Switch 2, obviously.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
That's fun.
Plus, you can explore the immersive
so
world
much easier
in
in mouse.
4K at 60 frames per
I just don't know practically when I'm going to play the mouse version.
Full HD at
When I'm sat at my desk?
I usually play at my desk.
Choose from these two modes,
okay.
both of which support HDR.
I normally play in bed.
Based on your preference and playstyle.
You just have to have like a book.
Oh.
Ooh.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Cool.
Okay, well that's obviously the version to play then.
Taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City.
Oh,
with
it looks
enhanced
so much
resolution
better.
And frame rates.
That looks better.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo
You've got
Switch
to
2
purchase the
by
upgrade
purchasing
pack.
an
It's
upgrade
wild.
pack.
How much is the upgrade pack then?
We hope
I
you're
feel like they've
looking
been
forward
avoiding
to
telling
these
us.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition
Yeah.
games.
If they say 25 quid, imagine.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game
No, I could
featuring
see
mouse
that.
controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
That's so cheeky because they've effectively made Legends EA expensive on release.
How much do you think games are going to cost now?
Because they're making you buy the Switch version plus the upgrade pack. If you want to play it on Switch 2 and get all of the benefits. You can play...
So, Switch 2 will cost more than Switch 1.
Basically.
Which will set a new standard for all Switch games. So that's fun. Cost of living crisis, isn't it? Ooh, the frame rate is...
Man, Rocket League got bad. Rocket League's looking rough. But this is your classic 1-2 switch, like, you know...
I don't do sports games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure the mouse thing is like a fun addition, but it's not for me.
Not sure the Zelda upgrades will be worth it, Oxenford says. Running the old versions on Switch 2 should already get rid of frame drops and dynamic resolution drops.
We'll find out. Also, if you want to run it in high resolution, there are ways to do that.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Elden Ring!
Oh my god.
Do you think this is when we're going to see Master
You
Chief
play it,
Collection?
and it goes...
I'm probably going to play Elden Ring on Dan's PC,
Yeah.
but...
Oh, are you part of my Steam share?
I don't know.
Because Ro has it.
Oh, cool.
If you are, you can just do that. Yeah, just Steam share. It's way easier.
No, I'm going to play it in Dan's living room. I'm very excited for that.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord.
Oh wait, do we already have Elden Ring on Switch? Oh, that's the Tarnished edition though. So cool. This is when they announced Elder Scrolls 6.
Hey, I'm
Supergiant
Jeff Summon
Games.
from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
You should play
Our first
Hades,
ever
it's
sequel
really
Maybe,
good.
maybe.
Princess of the Dead,
I love Hades.
an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time.
Freetel has just said, this will be the first Pokemon game I don't buy. I'm not spending $400 and an extra $100 on an advanced Pokemon. Well, you can just buy the Switch 1 version, I guess it's going to be the argument, right? Like,
But like,
I don't know.
I get this.
I do, I really do.
Later this year.
Resident Evil!
Audio delays.
我々がお届けするタイトルは
That's not Resident Evil.
ストリートファイター6です本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん人間
I
の
wonder
だけの新モードもあります
If this is where we get Master Chief Collection.
Would you even play it on Switch?
Probably not.
No.
Wait for it on PlayStation. New amiibo. So they're still doing amiibo, huh?
Interesting. I didn't think they were.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
That doesn't look like
Weapon
Master Chief.
safety mechanism confirmed.
It's a Spartan.
At normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale.
Oh, my uncle supports them.
Arsenal.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Oh.
This planet will be
That was bad.
Thank you.
The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
Silk song. What? Bro.
Children,
Colin Silk
bring
song.
hope to our lives. Don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this. If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me.
We'll play
And
that
of
one day.
course, you'll be able to
I've
play
bought a Micro
Split Fiction
Express.
on the day
How much
Switch
was it?
2 launches.
70 quid for 250 gigs.
At EA Sports, we're bringing
No, it's an extra business expense before the year's up. It's an extra business expense before the tax year's
Fair
over.
enough, fair enough.
It's grim.
This was my job, Mr. Taxman. I
But
swear.
remember when I buy the Switch 2, I've already spent 70 quid on it.
That's crazy.
Whatever the price is, it's plus 70 for that. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy.
Didn't they just announce that they're not doing DLC for this?
They're not doing what?
I think they just announced that they're like not doing DLC for
like
this.
never before.
Oh.
Or did it go cancelled or something?
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
That's fun.
I remember
Discover
enjoying
enhanced magic
Order of the
when
Phoenix
Hogwarts Legacy
on
launches on the same
Wii
day
because
as
the
Switch 2.
wand.
Bro, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I had Half-Blood Prince, and you just...
Yo, no, but this is annoying because they've announced. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Because I'm a really big Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 person, but they've also announced, I believe, they're not doing the campaign, which is what makes it such a charming game.
Oh, that's
and I'm very
stinky.
sad about it.
It's very stinky.
They're just remaking the stages.
That's like taking out Subspace Emissary.
Yeah, you kinda.
SpongeBob.
What? SpongeBob stage?
Why are you
That's
skating
funny.
in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from
delay is so
IO
bad.
Interactive.
Hitman?
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman: World of Assassination. to
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch
Tony
2.
Hawk's, they're not going to campaign. It's very sad.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the
Seen
player's
better water
imagination.
physics, I'll be honest.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another
Continue,
familiar
so
agent
right.
to the platform.
Who's that then? Is it James Bond?
I was thinking James Bond.
I think it's gonna be James Bond.
Music sounds very James Bondy. This feels very James Bond. I think it's James Bond.
That's crazy. You know what? I think it actually might be James Bond. But the Daniel Craig run, right?
Project 007. GoldenEye.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Very cool.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default
What?
returns.
Would you change style completely? Also, in that first clip, it very much felt like they were undressing her. I don't know. It felt very uncomfortable. Like 2 shots of it.
We're not feeling this.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and advancements.
and all new minigames.
I also just want
with
Animal
unique
Crossing
ways
as
to
well,
play.
or Pokemon.
Square
Those are like my
presents
three.
the fantasy RPG. Bravely Default Flying Fairy.
I mean, if they're like, it's $10 for the upgrade pack, fine. But like, if it's like 25, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. And if they do 40, it's gonna be like, dude, that's outrageous.
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所
ヤクザ。
1988年東京
You were just there?
I was just there.
In that toilet?
Yeah, in 1988.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。
Rob says we both have to play
今後の
Yakuza.
シリーズ展開にもぜひ
But I don't wanna.
ください。
So.
Have you considered? I don't want
publishing and
to.
development partners. But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Oh. AAA game studio. Oh?
When the Zonai, who descended from the
Oh, this is gonna be another Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, this is a Hyrule Warriors game, right?
Who dwelled on the surface.
Bears.
Oh yeah.
Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
It's Age of Calamity too.
To vanquish this evil, one which future generations
The Age of
recall.
Calamity before the Age of Calamity.
The imprisoning war.
The Imprisoning War, okay. That's the name of the game, right?
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Wait.
Do you play Zelda?
That's
Is it-
Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
My excitement briefly got there. I will watch a story explain video on YouTube of this.
It's the guys! And the music and the...
And it's going to be called The Imprisoning War, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's the... Age of Imprisonment, okay. That's a cool little icon, though.
Be nice.
No, it is. I am being. It's a cool little icon.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
You know, we still got 20 minutes of this direct last.
Looking forward to the
So it's like an hour long.
The Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue
It's gonna
to
cost you
enjoy
another.
Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
We've made a new tier that costs twice the
And
price
with
of the
Nintendo
previous
Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack,
plus expansion
you
pack.
can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a
GameCube
look at
games.
this.
Oh no, this is it. This is where they get me.
No, Ruby Sapphire.
No, it is! If it's Colosseum and Gala Darkness, I'm screwed.
Nintendo Switch
I just gave away a
Plus
year of expansion pass.
Will be getting a new classic game library
Oh, no.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released
Oh,
in
no.
2001. Here are the titles that will be
It's gonna
available
be.
at launch.
Oh,
The
no,
Legend
this
of
is
Zelda
fine.
game that
This is fine
looks
because I've got
like
my
the old one.
HD version.
Through cell shading. Controlling the wind
I'm
using
actually
a
not fussed
mysterious
about that. That's
baton.
fine.
Link set sail on an adventure across the
We
Great
haven't been
Sea.
shutting up about Wind Waker.
The
on
Legend of
Switch.
I know, but I want the
So,
HD
like,
version.
This don't count. This don't count.
Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords.
That is absolutely not what I mean by Wind Waker on Switch, please.
3D, weapons
Same way that
fighting
BDSP is not what I meant by Jeff Remakes.
Link from the Legend of
I
Zelda
did have this,
series
it's cool.
enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Okay, what could actually get me to do this? It'd be Colosseum and Gala Darkness,
In death-defying racing.
and only for the months that
Featuring
I.
the series
would
first,
never screw up,
machine
don't you say
customization and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally. Or
Yeah, no, I
online.
want to see new features like this, you know, like.
Yeah, it's the multiplayer stuff that
Enjoy these
interests me.
classic games with clearer
What did they
image
do for the
quality
Tingle
and
Tuner?
higher resolution than the original releases.
Higher resolution than the
You
original
can
releases,
also
but
check
not
the
by the-
controls for each title
not the
and
re-release.
customize them to your liking. More titles.
Ah,
Oh,
there it is.
there it is.
More titles to be added.
Colosseum.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Comes out the same day.
Switch 2
Yeah.
exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online
We
plus
need to
expansion
make a
pack
decision.
launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller
Yeah, okay.
designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access
Everyone is going to be trying to get hold of
really
this.
Nintendo GameCube controller. Exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games
I'm gonna pick
or
it up.
haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube
And it will be next year's
Nintendo Classics.
business expense.
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Because it would be cool to stream
Silk
Colosseum and go
Song.
that honest, to be
That's not
honest.
Silk Song.
But
Is
it
that-
didn't. It
wait.
didn't say that they're coming out the same day as
Yeah,
the
this
Switch
is
2.
Undertale,
Huh?
right? Yeah. Oh, Deltarune. Wait, 3 and 4?
Her. I think that's this game.
I never finished chapter 2. I really need to finish it.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled
This guy
with
is
wild enemies and
enthusiastic.
outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've
Ooh,
ever
apparently
made.
this is new content.
Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025.
World premiere.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
I wonder how Colosseum and Get Dance can do. You can't trade into them, so certain
We're
people.
releasing a Nintendo
Anyway.
Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization.
What's up? Why are you laughing?
How does Civ
In
work
Civ 7, you'll
on a
establish
Switch?
An empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Whatever, sorry.
With the new mouse controls,
Sorry,
players
you-
can enjoy a
you
more
can-
intuitive gameplay experience. Civ
How
7
does Civ work
launches
on
on the
Switch?
same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing
Mouse
the upgrade.
controls, right.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
What do you mean their
Plus
final announcement?
NBA
for that?
2K as well.
Who's final
Great to
announcement?
see you in the ring.
They
And
just
on
did like 4 announcements. I think it's an umbrella.
Oh.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Nailed it!
Okay, I'm gonna hit refresh.
Taste
No, they are having
It's
issues.
broken. It's broken. Wait, check. Stream chat, hold on.
Have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
Is your PC okay?
I don't think it's my PC.
Oh yeah, no chat.
I think that's everything.
F.
Set sail.
Lag.
For home.
Well, we can hear it, everyone, but we're not gonna watch anything.
Imagine if this isn't when they release Silk Song. Nah, it's dead.
It's dead.
It's
Their
dead.
stream is dead.
Their stream is dead.
Enter the Gungeon 2.
Enter the Gungeon.
There's gonna be Enter the Gungeon.
No.
Bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike
If you liked
shooter
Enter the Gungeon 1,
Now
you're
reloaded
gonna
in
love
new
Enter the
3D art style.
Gungeon 2.
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return.
This is pause. Okay, it's not just me, dude. Yeah, Frozen. F, rip.
Just keep the chat on there so we can see it.
What could it be? What do you think it is?
Sounds cute. Oh,
Wait,
Civ.
hang on.
Wait, no, it's not Civ. We already have Civ.
This is them trying to fix it right now.
Yeah. Small ending.
Yeah, they're trying to fix it.
Something about a horse.
Epic music for these guys.
These poor guys.
W2K NBA.
That didn't have any audio. There is no way of knowing what that was.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in night. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can.
I was gonna make a joke about Cyberpunk being on Switch.
On the go.
Oh, try Nintendo UK channel stream's working.
Nintendo UK channel.
Yeah,
okay.
Try Nintendo UK. Sorry, Cyberpunk.
Ultimate Edition comes
What?
to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
I beg your pardon.
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Okay, hang on.
Hold on. Wait, what was the one we missed, real quick?
So-
Scroll over it. You gone too far back. Oh, you've broken it.
I haven't broken anything.
He's broken it.
a shirt from
It's
Firaxis Games.
broken. Further
We're
forward.
releasing
Way
a
further forward.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
It's to return. We're
Okay,
still
that-
working
that's
on the
Gungeon.
game. And we're excited to
Ooh,
share more with
stinky.
you in the future.
That's nice. Alright, and then there's the one that we just didn't even see.
So this is what we didn't see. All right. It sounded cute, I guess. I don't care about this. Do we want to just skip this?
Yeah, I don't care about this. I don't know what it is.
Should we get caught up?
Can we get a title for...
Ready to meet
No.
unforgettable
Hi,
characters.
Johnny. How
and
you doing, bro?
Oh,
Oh, and it has a DLC. Alright, Final Fantasy.
Oh, hang on.
Let's
go back to here.
Yeah.
Let's go from here. We're a little, maybe a minute behind.
Cyberpunk broken the
Final
streak.
Fantasy 7 リメイクインター
I
グレ
wouldn't
ー
have
ド
it any other way. I
を
love
発売い
that
たし
game.
ます本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきますスイッチ
So
2で
this
展
is
開
what
する
having synced audio is.
God, I
リメイ
think
クシリーズに
having
ぜ
the
ひご期待ください
GameCube games like as part of the online subscription, but only on Switch 2, honestly sounds really predatory to me. I can't really think of a reason that it shouldn't be on the Switch 1, unless there's like performance reasons why that cannot work. But that sounds kind of predatory, honestly. I don't like that. Oh, Hollow Knight, so song, cool. What? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I don't get it. Wild Hearts.
Silk Song got mentioned. Oh no. 2025 confirmed, yeah, I guess. Oh my god.
On sort of games.
That's hilarious.
I reckon based on the actual time of the stream, I reckon we got about 8 minutes left.
Thing is, I think this stream is still broken in America, so that's really funny.
Outlaws. Okay. Oh, Outlaws. Okay. All right. Fast Fusion. That looks cool. It ain't no Mario Kart, but looks good.
Oh, it's the Pac-Man game.
But now they're just showing us everything that we saw the other day.
Yeah. I did the required reading. I don't know. I don't need this.
Oh, that looks creepy.
That was a creepy. That's fun.
Oh, that looks good. Fortnite!
Yay! Fortnite Battle Pass.
Oh.
Game I care about. Let's go.
Tamagotchi Plaza. Okay, I think we're now into the final bit.
Yeah, but how much is it?
たくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、
The last from our publishing and development partners. Okay.
Pokemon.
No, developing partners. So, or maybe. I don't know.
Animal Crossing. I don't think that's Pokemon or Animal Crossing.
I don't think that's Pokemon. It does look a little bit Resident Evil, doesn't it? Oh.
Oh.
Now, I think I just heard Jake yell from downstairs, so it's something he's excited for.
Oh yeah, Jake's probably ahead of us.
My blood. I give
Castlevania?
my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
From Software. Are they? Who are they? They're like Bloodborne
This
and
is
stuff.
Bloodborne.
Oh, okay.
I understand why Jake may have been excited.
Oh, okay. This is a new Bloodborne game.
Is it the I don't know anything about Bloodborne. I've never played a FromSoft, but I know what they are.
Or it's
Rob's popping off.
people like Bloodborne, man.
People like FromSoft.
But I just can't imagine a Switch being the place to play it. But this is me.
That's a crime not to have played it. I know, I'm sorry. I played Hades though, that's close enough.
Yep.
Yeah, the creature design in these games is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's munching. Yo,
Froggy?
Is this the original, or is this like a sequel?
The way they're hyping it up, it feels like it needs to be a sequel right here.
Yeah. Close your eyes. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry. I want to be hyped, but I'm hyped for you guys.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Oh yeah. Big man sword man. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. It does feel very non-Nintendo title to.
Yeah. This is a very strange choice for a finale.
And one alone.
One alone.
He sounds
Victor.
like Victor.
Yeah, it's either Jays.
Jays.
I actually missed the title of the game there, but Bloodborne 2, I think.
Paying attention.
Kitty.
That's a rat, bro.
Meow. Meow.
That's a rat with a human-looking eye.
Meow.
226, cool. Available only on.
Oh, an exclusive.
Wait, that's not.
完全新作タイトルです。どのようなゲームなのかについてはディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますので、ぜひご覧ください。
Cool. We might have time for one more
Switch
thing.
exclusivity
タイトルの紹介は以上です
unpopular.
ご出演いただいた開発者の皆様、また今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、
If only America
本当
could
に
see
あ
half
りがと
of
うございます。
Duskblood.
ご覧い
Duskblood.
ただいた以外にも、任天堂スイッチ2に向けて
Many games
多くの
coming to
ゲーム
Nintendo
開
Switch
発を
2.
進めていただいています。今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介し
So
て
the
いき
next
ます
2 days have like
のでお楽しみ
treehouse
に
events that are going on.
続いてはこちらの映像をご
All
覧
right,
く
it's
ださい
probably the last announcement, I would have thought.
This will be like price and a summary.
But yeah, oh, true.
Smash.
Smash. That's what I heard. It was Kirby. Well, then maybe
I mean,
Smash.
it could
still be Smash, can't it? That's the way to do it. If you're gonna.
Ultimate 2. Ultimata.
This is Smash.
This is Smash.
Surely.
Come on, Sakurai.
Come on, Curbs!
It's alright.
Do it!
You got this, bro. This is when Master Chief finally shows up. Huh? Go, Cubby, go! This doesn't look.
Oh, it's not a Smash! It's a Kirby game!
It's a Kirby game! Kirby race game.
You're doing Mario Kart! Oh, it's Warp Ride. It's yeah, right. Yeah, there you go.
So it's not Smash.
Alright. That should still be fun, though.
Yeah, right.
That's good. I know, it's Smash. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, Robert.
Isn't that crazy that his name carries so much weight? That's an announcement. I love it. Isn't Smash finished? Smash is never finished. Oh, it's another trailer. We got another one. Okay, I thought we were done.
Smash for real this time.
No, actually Smash.
Actually Smash.
Kirby comes back down. Alright. Oh, it's Mario!
It's Purple Place.
It's Mario.
No, it's Purple Place.
It's Mario.
It's Purple Place.
I don't know what Purple Place is, so I'm guessing it's Mario.
It's objectively Purple Place.
I don't know what that is. This feels like it's a new 3D Mario game. What's Purple Place?
It's a free game. Microsoft.
But this could be like Mario pops up now.
Monkey! Monkey! DK! Donkey Kong! Yeah.
Oh no, it's Seth Rogen!
I saw him in real life! He waved at me! It was cool.
You said it's Purple Place?
Yeah, it's Purple Place. Purple. With a B.
Huh?
B.
Purple.
Purple.
I don't get that.
It's okay. It was a free game for Microsoft's Windows 7. Smash! Oh, it's Minecraft. Monkey Minecraft. The enemy design in this game looks like Spore.
This looks like it's aiming to be a new entry point for people in the DK series. Maybe it's my jump on, I don't know. Oh. I don't like the way he held that banana. Oh, he's a real banana perv.
He's for it. I'm not sure how I feel about the redesign.
But will he stop the evil Bowser?
You never forget about Purple Place. It's an eye.
Oh.
It's got grills.
I'd play
it's
that.
Like the finale for Wreck-It Ralph.
Bonanza.
Oh.
I'd play that. That looks like fun. That looks like it could be good.
Smash. Oh, he died. He's dead in real life.
Later this year. Okay.
ご覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの
July.
新しい 3D アクションゲーム
Very
ドンキーコングバナンザです。
I wonder if they're going to announce the price or whether they're just going to like.
They have to.
They gave us a date, didn't they? Yeah, 5th of April. Yeah, 5th of
they gave us a date. They
June.
need to give us a
巨
price
大な
now.
地下世界を突き進みます。詳細は改めてお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。
Get Amazon open.
改めてになりますが、Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は6月5日です。最後に発売する本体のご
Hardware
紹介で
options
す。
that will be available at launch.
まずは Nintendo Switch 2の本体です。これに加え、ダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体も発売します。
That's fine.
詳しくはダイレクト終了後に公開する公式ホームページをご覧ください。
駆け足になりましたが、今回お伝えする
But
内
how
容は
much
以上
is
になりま
it?
す。
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、
I'm refreshing Amazon. But obviously this stream is behind, so it should already be up. A new Nintendo Switch today, by the way. A regular Nintendo Switch is about £240.
Do we not get to know the price?
That's, yeah. I mean,
do we actually not get to know the price?
You'd think pre-orders be up. Okay, stuff I'm excited for. I think the DK thing's cool. I think the DK thing's cool. I think the Kirby Air Ride's cool. I think Mario Kart's cool. I think this is cool, but not for me.
It's cool, but the fact that it's an exclusive is not great for me.
Don't really care much about any of those
I'm not here for
bits.
exclusives in general.
GameCube games are cool, but Wind Waker is actually just like, objectively, I think I prefer the Wii U version. I'm never going to unplug the Wii U version over the GameCube version, but I might get the GameCube thing for when Coliseum drops to stream it. So whatever date that is, because that's not coming out on the day of release. That's just coming out eventually. It says later this year, I think. Right?
And story mode. Get ready to experience.
But I will get the GameCube controller. That's cool.
Yeah, the GameCube. That's just cool. And it'll be worth
games
money.
that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Because if it's anything
Enjoy
like
these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution.
Like, this is nice, but like I just rather play the HD
the original releases.
Wii U version.
Yeah, when you have the Game Pass.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Nothing coming up on.
Not having a price is crazy.
More titles will be added in the future.
Yeah. So like, I mean, this might be another year before it's out. These, you know, that might be next Pokemon Day. They announce Gale of Darkness and. Why does it say not to be sold separately on the digital box? What are you talking about? That's so dumb. So that's fine. This is just like a video to watch on YouTube. Not super fussed about this. Obviously, you love Hades 2, which is cool.
I mean, I'm gonna play that on PC though.
Yeah.
So I don't.
The
thing is with most of these games they've announced, I'm gonna be playing them on PC. So for me personally, it's not super exciting. Like I'm only really here for the exclusives.
This is the big point of contention. We really need to know more about price because
I'm not a lot of the fan base.
Playing the Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom sounds like fun. But how much more does it cost on top of the game I've already bought?
That's what'll matter. If it's like a $5, maybe. But if it's like $25 for
I could genuinely
updated graphics
I could genuinely see
and
them
access to an app. And someone said in my chat, right? All they had to do was make it so you could pet the dog, and it would be worth it.
Yeah.
Like there's so many tiny tweaks.
What I'm most not worried about, but most want to talk about is Metroid Prime 4 and the Legend ZA, because they're both in the same situation. So let's just watch those a second.
I mean, I'm gonna get ZA anyway.
Right, but hold up.
I don't think anything's persuaded me to buy it.
So could they just explain this? Metroid Prime 4 will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you use intuitive controls Switch 2.
Do you think they'll announce the price in the treehouse?
You explore the world in immersive 4K 60 FPS. Amazing. That looks good.
Sure.
Plus, Pokemon Legends launched this year. Will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but also a Nintendo Switch version. So it's the exact same situation between both games.
Do you have a release date for that yet or not? I can't remember.
Huh?
Do you have a release date for this or not? I can't remember.
No, later this year. I think this looks good. I think this looks a lot cleaner.
The problem is we won't know until we see it in person.
Yeah.
Like advertising just a frame rate and quality boost on a stream is not really something you can do accurately.
This is what I'm confused about. So obviously, okay, so Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Jamboree TV, you are getting additional content. Same as with Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 edition and Starcross World.
Yeah.
Now it says that you can
paying like £15 for those two, like I guess would make sense and be in line with previous DLC offering.
You can pay to upgrade your Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Prime, or Legends ZA for quality of life. I guess the thing is if this is any more than like a £10 to £15 upgrade, because otherwise you're just paying for Legends of EA. If you want it on Switch 2, if it ends up being like a $30 upgrade, it's like an additional.
It's like a Switch 2 tax.
We really need to know more about that.
Also, can I just point out how like all 5 of these games have really nice art, and then ZA is just ZA.
Yeah. Physical and digital versions you can upgrade. If you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
See, that doesn't say plus DLC. That just says plus upgrade pack.
Yeah. I really want to know more about the price.
What happens if you just put like a Breath of the Wild cart into a Switch 2?
I think it just plays as it would have done on the Nintendo Switch 1.
Right.
So, yeah, Switch 2. I mean, do we know anything about the money? I don't think we do.
They really needed to announce the price, I'm going to be honest.
I thought so. The 11th of the... Oh, so this is actually... This Nintendo Switch 2 experience, the XL... I'm going to this on the 11th. I'm the first slot on the 11th. I didn't realize that I was the first slot. But I'm going with Nintendo. They've invited me up kindly, #gifted, to go and like try out the Switch 2. So I'm heading up with a friend of mine, and we're gonna go and have a look at the Switch 2. I really want to know price. I think it's really important. I want to know how much these upgrade packs are. Yeah. Okay, so Alika says, I don't know, I don't want to say what Alika says actually, but in one of the chats, but in Phoebe's chat, you can see it if you want, about the price of the console. If that's the price of the console, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's kind of crazy, honestly.
How much does an OLED cost?
So a Nintendo Switch, so like I said, a bare bones Nintendo Switch right now costs £250. Again, that's dollars, not pounds, but Nintendo Switch. So a OLED costs £246.
Probably be like $280.
So it's literally, it's only about 15 quid more to get an OLED over a regular Switch on Amazon. And then a Switch Lite is like 165.
Wait, yeah, any American... Oh, Cerebi update. Nintendo Switch will cost £395.
The Nintendo Switch...
Wait, where did Cerebi get that?
Let's have a look. He knows.
I know he knows. Like, I trust him, but...
He knows the way.
He does.
Oh, I should really be looking on Twitter, shouldn't I? Oh, here we go. Nintendo have released a Nintendo Direct focused on the Switch 2, the console which will hold the future Pokemon titles. During this, they confirmed that the console will launch on June 5th. It will cost £395 on launch. Okay. £395.
How much is a PS5?
This can be obtained by an upgrade from the Switch version or on its own. So we clearly don't know the information for that.
I don't know where Joe got that, but I trust him.
No, I trust him completely. So it's just shy of £400. Is that a £400 console? I suppose. Is it?
Hold on.
I suppose it is. It's all the add-ons, isn't it? It's the upgrade packs. It's the which you don't have to get, of course. It's it's the expansion pass. It's all the rest of it. Now, look, I'm saying all of this. I'm in a really privileged position where this is my job, and so buying a Switch 2 is like a necessary purchase. It's something I'm going to do. I might even get lucky. I doubt it. And maybe Nintendo will see it within their Santa Claus generosity to gift me one. I don't see that as being likely. So my feelings about it are like pretty detached from your average consumer, so I do apologize for that. There's a good chance that like, yeah, I'll be able to get hold of this console or whatever. I'll buy it because it's like it feels like it's my job to own this Switch, and that's like part of it. It's the same price as a PlayStation.
So a disc edition PS5 is $500.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out how much the digital one
is.
Okay.
To me, it's like it feels very much like. It's all the upgrades.
You can get them for £390 on Argos. 370 on Amazon.
Oh, what, PlayStation 5s?
Yeah.
Which is the same as that's what the Switch is, right?
Which is what the Switch is, but the Switch is Nintendo consoles have always been budget, and that's not to say that like this one isn't as well, because they haven't outright said that, but that is just sort of how it's always been.
The tech demo, whatever the tech demo
the tech demo being money is crazy.
That should be free. That's like
objectively, because that takes it from a tech demo to a shit game.
Yeah, it's now just a bad game, which is like, okay, well, I'm not gonna play that, obviously. Okay.
Wait, £30? Where are you seeing it's £30?
Who's seeing it's £30? Tech demo, £30? Oh, I don't know.
Where are we seeing these things? Is it Twitter?
Also, I'm just going to put on some synthwave beats while we...
Sorry, it's very quiet. Launch PS5 with a disc drive was 500, and a Series X was also 500. So 500 for the top of the line consoles that, granted, are now 5 years out, but are still more powerful than this would be by like a good amount.
I think I'm okay with console price. I think it makes not.
How much was the Switch at launch?
300, 250. I'm not sure. I think 300.
How much was the Wii U at launch?
Oh, God knows. No idea. To me, 400 or just below 400 for the base version. Yeah, for me, it really is like all of the add-on stuff. It's like, okay, so if you want, it's these upgrades. I care much more about the game price, because the thing is, like, if games are like moving up from, as they have over the years, £40 to £50 to £60, if we're getting into the zone where it's like £80 plus 20 for an upgrade, like, where does it stop, And the Express SD that I've just bought for 250 gigs is £70. Like, that's also additionally, that's true, that's additionally, though the inbuilt storage is 8 times bigger. So we don't need to have, you don't need to have all of these things. The camera, I'm guessing, will cost more if you want the camera. I'm obviously not going to bother with that. That's just a USB-C camera. Like,
I wonder if regular webcams will work with it. I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. But, I do think the Nintendo camera will work with your PC if you wanted to. Yeah. What are we all thinking about this at the moment? What are we all thinking and feeling? I like how Pokemon looks on it.
Yeah,
I do like how Pokemon looks on it.
Pokemon does look significantly better than the previous installation.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see how Scarvy will run on the console.
I'm just a bit cynical that actually what they've done is that they've made these games for Metroid and Pokemon specifically, that they've actually made them for the Switch 2, and then there's a downgraded version on the Switch, and that's like, and you could argue, that's a way of
forced obsolescence,
kind of, but you can argue that actually, well, hang on, for people who can't afford a Switch 2, this is a way of keeping the console alive a little bit longer, the Switch 1. So there are other ways of looking at it. You don't just have to see it as like.
Sorry, I'm very aware that I'm very cynical.
No, me too. And I think that makes sense, because Nintendo has historically done things that feel very anti-consumer, whether they are or aren't. I am excited for 4K at home Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Metroid looks fucking great. Pokemon looks good. GameCube games are fun. I mostly Colosseum and Gale Darkness, I'm just looking forward to streaming them when they appear. That's fine. That's like something else to look forward to down the line. But that won't be anything more than like
Mario Kart look good too, actually.
Oh, Mario Kart looks great. Yeah. It's hard to say how much of a cash grab Direct it is, because we don't know how much these things are going to cost. But it is funny that, like, from going away from this, I'm like, okay. So if you wanted like the full experience, you would be buying a Nintendo Switch 2, the camera, the online plus expansion pass, your GameCube controller that we like the looks of very much, the £30 tech demo, and upgrades for all of our 4 or 5 favorite games, plus of course our new games, which is where it's like, if you're going for absolutely everything, you don't have to go for everything. Most people won't go for everything. The point isn't to be like a hungry, greedy consumer that wants everything at all times. Again, I'm coming from this position where it's like kind of my job to cover like Pokemon and Nintendo and stuff like that. So I'm more likely to buy these things on release. your average consumer gets like a present at Christmas and it's a game, you know, and like a couple times a year for their birthday and as treats for themselves. And that's actually a much healthier way to engage with it. It shouldn't be like the new thing is out, I need it right now, always. YouTubers are a bad representation of this. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can buy. I like the look of the GameCube controller.
Yeah, the GameCube controller.
I don't know if it's only one per Nintendo family though, in which case I got to argue with everyone in our Nintendo family and be like, hey, I really want a Cube controller. Because I do for Colosseum and Gyarados. I want to play that. It's sick. Those, if Smash comes to Switch as well, are going to be spinning.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I think it's time to wrap up there. Happy Nintendo Switch 2 Day. Now, listen, the news isn't over for Nintendo Switch 2 for a couple of reasons. Over the next 2 days, there's going to be directs. There's going to be Nintendo Treehouse events where we're going to learn much more about many of these games. On the 11th, I'm going to go play some, and the general public are going to get to play some, and so you're going to see a lot of YouTubers, probably not myself, I might take some photos, but people are going to be doing reviews of their gameplay experience and that kind of thing, so look out for that. In 2 months, the console drops. I love this. I love when they did this with the Switch as well, I think, where they just announced it and then 2 months later it came out. And it looks like there's a Mario Kart specific direct coming out on April 17th, I think they said.
I ain't streaming that.
I'm not going to stream it.
It'll be fun.
But it'll be fun to watch.
I'll watch it.
So lots of Nintendo stuff going on. I guess, in terms of the world of Pokemon, which is where most of our lot are relevant and interested, it doesn't look like any of the GameCube games are dropping, the Pokemon GameCube games are dropping on release. And it doesn't look like ZA isn't certainly dropping on the release of the console. So for us, it'll be a little bit more exciting later on in the year. Give you time to save up. Yeah. And still no signs of classic Pokemon games on the, but that'll be next year for the 30th. Cool. All right, gorgeous people. Yeah, I think probably actually I wouldn't expect Colosseum and Gale of Darkness until Pokemon Day next year to get announced, given dates.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, thank you all for coming along. Thanks for supporting me and Phoebe. If you are on YouTube right now, if you want to head on over to Phoebe's channel, Cup of Fee, you will find her and subscribe to her. And if you're on Cup of Fee's channel and you have no idea who I am, this bloke with long hair, come over, Lawkeeper Toby. Talk a little lore of the Pokemon. Well, you leave my shoulder alone, it hurts.
It's a lovely shoulder.
It hurts a lot. All right. Take care, everyone.